Hello, welcome back. So Triggered Forest is pretty much done as far as I know. I realized there was one thing I wanted to investigate in the last episode that I didn't quite actually get to. This face right here, this is another way out. I was just here poking around and I didn't really see what it was talking about. There is this fairly conspicuous hole in the rock right here. I don't know what might go into it. Oops, not that. There's a good chance that's just nothing, but it kind of looks like something. But I don't know, this rock face isn't really giving me very many clues. Just in case... Okay. This is really unlikely, but I'm going to check. Oh, he's starving. Found nothing. Alright, that's what I thought. So I think that's going to be a mystery for now. You hungry? You can eat something. And everybody's hungry. Let's get rid of some of these turtle eggs. I don't think they have another use, as far as I know. Okay, so I'm gonna... Since I had a little trouble finding that, let me mark it. The question mark. Alright, so that's where that is. If I ever have any insight, I'll come back to that. Okay, so I want to go to Forgotten River, which is just over here. What time of day is it? Well, it's nighttime, but what time of night is it? Looks like sun might be rising. That's the moon, but that doesn't really tell me for sure. It's a full moon, so it's bright enough, I guess. Yeah, I can see okay without that, but I prefer having it. Okay. Forgotten River. Crazy noises. I'm going to do one of these just in case something happens immediately. Is it just me or... No, it's just the lighting. That tree looked kind of funny. Alright, I'm going to go toward the noise, since it's pretty obvious, and I want to investigate it. I don't want to waste my energy on that. Don't think I can get to it, but it has led me to a chest, which I can open. Oh! Light armor, protection +3, energy +5. Ooh, that's cool. Powerful runes painted with the excretions of wormbug larvae adorn the chest plate. Okay. And a torch. I'll take it. Alright, so that's what I would wear if I valued energy more than protection. I might for Mulrag, once he gets light armor proficiency. I'm going to get away from this super noisy thing, because it's very loud. Or get to it and see what it actually is, because I'm curious. I see... I hear something terrifying. I see it. Is that a crystal of life there? I think it is. Yeah, that looks like that from here. What is all the noise? For something that's not right on top of me, unless it actually is, that is extremely loud. Like, I see the flying thing over there. Okay, are you making that noise? You're one of those weird wyvern things from the last game. Let's see if I can get a bash here. Hey, there we go. That was awesome. Okay, totally worth it. Just out of curiosity. Okay, so that increases max but not current. North, Sleet Island. West, Triggered Forest. South, Keel Beach Bog. Okay. So, Sleet Island would be this way, then? I don't feel the need to leave Forgotten River just yet. Unless it's just a hub place that leads to all those others. But I want to explore it a little more. I just want to see... Ah! Shrine of Pain. Ew. Ah! Oh, don't let myself get cornered. What, did you miss? That takes longer to charge up. Oh, did I knock him back? No. Alright, well this sucks. Oh, he moved. Need to pay more attention to my surroundings. I didn't realize those were closing in. Alright, so I took a bit of a beating there. Will this get those? Oh no. Oh no. Okay, well I can't really get out of this situation easily. Can't drink that. Okay, I can drink this. Oh, he moved. Why do these things move so erratically? Alright, I'm gonna make a dash for this Crystal of Life and see if I can get to it real quick. Does not seem likely. Alright, I think I'm just gonna die here. He is healed up quite a bit. Out of energy. If you would get out of my way, maybe I could... Okay, well, that seemed likely. Alright, so how do I tackle this area better? Don't just rush in. Try to kill those things one by one before you go too much of anywhere. Okay. Quick save zone I want. Let's see, they ambushed me at the Shrine of Pain. How appropriate. Yes, I'm going to take it a little slower. See if I can clear the path behind me before I go forward. I don't think I did too much of anything of consequence. I opened a chest. Oh, that was already down. And I put this on you, and put this on you, and that was it. So I know what that noise is now. Did I go this way? I think that's... Yeah, that's not those little birdie things that I'm fighting. That's a huge dragon. Cool. Okay, well I'm actually glad I had to restore because I totally missed what that actually was last time. Yeah, alright, so dragon perched on this, and this is a castle. I wasn't even looking in that direction, I was too focused elsewhere. Gotta slow down and use my eyes. Okay. Right, let's take it slow. Right here could have been a direction stuff came from, maybe? Where did all that stuff come from? Like, it doesn't... I can see you there. Do you fly over this water, say? Oh! I can go in the water. I really didn't expect that. I just wanted to press up against that and see... can I walk out of it? No? Am I stuck down here forever? Everybody's energy is gone. There's a ladder. Well, that was bad. Alright. But I'm okay. Where am I? If I want to get away, I would go this way. Cool. Wish that didn't miss so often. That's 2 out of 3 that I've used have missed so far. Okay, that's one down. Need to take those guys seriously. They're not a joke. Okay, so I learned that I can fall into the water. Let's not do that yet, right now. Let's not do that again, that's what I'm trying to say. And you probably fly across the water? I didn't actually get an answer to that. There are a lot of them over there. I just want to sort of get the attention of one and bring it back. Oh, there's so many. Alright, I think I got your attention. Can I hit you with ice shards? Yes. Didn't do much damage. Okay, you're not cornering me or anything, right? No. Good. 4 missed. Get a better hit chance. What stat is that? Is that dexterity? Accuracy. Higher accuracy, a better chance you have of hitting a target. Accuracy, dexterity, skills, and equipped weapon. -4. Why? Who's doing that? It's not the weapon. Is it just a dexterity -4? Is that what's happening? Dexterity 8. I want to understand this. 16. Accuracy 12. Well, so what's going on with this? Accuracy. +10 for each skill point. Man, there's so many things I want to give Mulrag. Like, Shadow's reasonably well balanced, but Mulrag has a lot of weaknesses. Feels like that's the way it was in the last game too. My Minotaur was always dying. Okay, I shouldn't just stand there and take it. Let's try and move around a little more. Miss. Okay, I have a second one on me right now, so let's just fight carefully. Dodge. Where did all my darts go? Oops. Oh, that's cool. It gives me the icon of the spell I'm going to cast. Didn't notice that before. And it should be just about time for people to level up, shouldn't it? I guess I did... I fought a grand total of 1 thing last episode, so didn't get much experience there. But these guys should get me up pretty quick, right? How are we doing? Yeah, you're close. Alright, give me my darts back. That's 2. I have 3 more someplace. There we go. Alright, you. Good, I'm glad that hit him, because it didn't, Do those fall on the ground, or do they stick in the things that I hit with them? Let me see if I can figure that out. Because the rocks fall on the ground, which makes sense. But darts sticking... Yeah, that dropped a dart. Okay, cool. So, they stick in the thing you shoot with them. You can do another bash. Is that what it's called? Bash? Yeah, bash. Don't miss. Hey, good job. If you watched my Ultima 5 series, you will know what I think of missed chances in games. And in case you didn't, I think they're terrible and they should not be as high as they are. And Ultima 5 was particularly bad. This is only enough to be mildly annoying. But I'd like my attacks to connect more often. And I mean, I'm fine if it were rebalanced so that I would do the same overall damage and average out to it over time, but I just don't like to randomly do 0 damage when I'm attempting an attack. Did I just go in a circle? I did just go in a circle. Okay, I want to check over there. Right, that was where the Shrine of Pain was. I need to rest. So hang on, before I do anything else. That's burned out, that's fine, I'll just leave it there. Okay. Ah, sun's come up. Awesome. Okay, so I want to re-explore the Shrine of Pain just to get it on my map. Anybody hungry? You're hungry. Okay, so there's another ladder. I can do some water exploration more safely. Is that the... That is not a Crystal of Life. That's just something else. That's a power gem. Alright, Shrine of Pain. Don't get ambushed. I want to observe this pattern for a little bit. It looked like it goes there and then it turns around and goes around that way. Alright, well, I'm going to do one of these. We'll do some science. I can get away. I'm going to get away. Let me get a closer look at some of the topography here before I really make an attempt to get through this. I think I see how I can be safe. Like, dancing between these two spaces is a good way to stay safe in here. If I go all the way in here, I get trapped. So let's move quick. Didn't make it, but I'm still... Ooh, you are barely still alive. Alright, so that hurt a lot. I thought I saw a birdie thing sneaking up on me. So what did I learn from that? Not much. That didn't have an obvious way to open it. Okay, well this space on the map looks like I could walk into it. But there's a giant head on the ground! I didn't want to do that. Alright, ladder is here. Get me out of here. So there might be something on the wall. Alright, I'm going to take another peek in here. Let's see. Alright, there's a thing I can read. Looks exceedingly hazardous. Let's see, how would I read that? No, that's a gate. Okay. Does this... Need to observe this pattern a little more. Okay, that's those two right there. Here and here are a safe spot similar to these two. Okay. So between those two gates, I can get to safety. Do I get... No. Oh, yes, actually. This is the spot. Okay, so I do that. That was good. I think. I did something. I don't know what I did. That opened that. Great. Okay, I'm going in there. As soon as this passes by me again. Cool. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm hopeful that my little trap only broke a few bones and you're still able to proceed on your heroic journey. You actually broke nothing. He got a little bit injured, but he did fine. I thought there was going to be a dead end with just that letter on it and nothing else. But no. I don't actually know where I'm... Oh! Don't actually know where I'm going, is what I was going to say, until Viper rudely interrupted me! That hurt. Can I fight you at range? Are you... Yeah, you go... You submerge. Well, I guess this is as good a place as any to fight. Or a better place than I just was, rather. So... Charge up, and... When he resurfaces... Bash! Awesome. That's very satisfying. Ow. Stop left-clicking, it's right-click. It's always been right-click. Left-click has never attacked. I guess it does when I click this button. I should maybe make a habit of right-clicking there, just so it's the same thing for everything. Hey, shadow leveled up. Cool. Herbs are reproducing. That's good. Okay, shadow leveled up. She will take... I want to give you... Heavy Weapons 3? Oh, you're a long way off from that. You have been learning heavy weapons, haven't you? Yeah, okay, but you don't have a level up, so I can't... Why did this happen? Shouldn't you have gotten more experience from that? No, I guess he's just behind. Okay, your armor is 4. So I'm going to stop upgrading it for the moment. You're using a heavy weapon, even though I've been going into light weapons. Ooh, dual wield. Hey, I have a use for those daggers. Oh. Daggers are dexterity weapons. Can I make a dexterity fighter? Well, those are equal, so I guess I could. Okay, this has suddenly turned into a really weird party build. I'm seeing that some of my choices may not have been the best. I want to do this away from that noise. Ah, this takes me to... Oh, you! Mystery Wizard, who I saw in Twigert Tunnels. This has taken me to... yeah, Sleet Island. Okay. Sleet Island is a quieter place, so I will level up here before I return to Forgotten River. It probably makes the most sense for both of my fighters to take heavy weapons. Because light weapons would be for... Should I try to go for a light weapons build for her? I feel like I should actually stick with that and give it a fair chance before I decide it's not viable. Because I don't really see why it wouldn't be. Tell me about strength. Carrying capacity, fire resistance, damage with most melee and throwing weapons. Accuracy. Okay, accuracy is... well, yeah. Yeah? But wait. Why was right, dexterity... Dexterity was important because daggers are dexterity weapons. Well, if I'm dual wielding, then I can't have a shield, and I'm going into armor pretty heavily with her, so maybe she doesn't need a shield. I mean, it kind of all balances out, but the choices are really interesting. Alright, so what are the stats I might consider upgrading for her? Her accuracy is fine, Mulrag's is not, he needs more, but hers is fine. Don't care about alchemy for her, this guy is my dedicated alchemist. Hang on, I want to check something. Okay, it is a trait of the alchemist class that herbs in your inventory multiply. Okay, good to know. So that would be a benefit to having 2 alchemists, you'd have a lot more herbs. But was it just too much fun to forgo? Okay, choices. Not alchemy. Her health is mostly okay. 158 compared to Mulrag's 160. Yeah, health is fine. Carrying capacity, I'm not worried about. Concentration, I will... yeah, she has more energy, so she's fine on energy right now. So yeah, I feel like light weapons... ooh... decreased cooldown is nice. I feel like light weapons is probably my best choice here, so I'm just going to do it. Alright, light weapons 2. I like the sound of this dual wielding, and I want to try it, and I don't have any other melee party members who might get that, so yeah, I'm happy with this choice. 5th level, you can dual wield any light weapons. Ah, okay, so that's even better. That means the dagger, I won't have to use a dagger for which would be a dexterity weapon. I'm assuming all daggers are dexterity weapons, which seems like a relatively safe assumption, right? So that means I want to go back and get that dagger, that awesome dagger I left in this chest, which actually, now that I think about it, if her... I know I'm spending a lot of time just hemming and hawing about how I build my party, but this is interesting stuff. If her strength is equal to her dexterity, I want to see how good that dagger was, and see if it would actually be an improvement over the Skull Cleave, because the Skull Cleave is going to Mulrag as soon as he gets 1 more point in heavy weapons. Man, I need to play more RPGs. I really enjoy this kind of stat balancing stuff. Although ultimately it's, like I said, it all kind of balances out, and it's hard to know for sure which, what effect each thing has. Just have to try it out and see how it goes. Okay, right, so I'm going back to get the dagger, seeing how it compares with her weapon. Then I want to do just a little bit more exploration of... Where am I? Is that a... No, I've already looted that. Thought I saw... I keep thinking I see a lock on that, but that's not a lock, that's just a latch. Right, I went down the wrong path. I want to do a little more exploration of Forgotten River before I call it a day. But let's check this dagger. Wherever it was. Wish I hadn't put it so far away. I didn't realize I would want it again so soon. Alright, so it was... Oh boy. Alright, fine. Just give me everything. Alright, got everything. I'm just going to take everything with me forward in case I ever want any more of it. And I'll leave it in a pile on the ground in another place. I should probably like pick up one of those boxes I left in Twiggerit Tunnels. I said that really weird. Twiggerit Tunnels. And put stuff in it. Because that's a little more portable than one of those stationary treasure chests. Just in case I want to carry the stuff with me elsewhere. Alright, so I found a use for the dagger, I found a use for the boxes. All the stuff I'm leaving behind thinking I won't need anymore. I'm being proven wrong. I don't need a torch for this. I know kind of where I'm going. Can I... No, that would be silly. There's no way I can put a box in a box, right? Right. Can't put a sack in a box either. Okay. So this will be unused weaponry. Ah, she is yellow with these on her. Okay, I'll put that on him. Okay, 5 to 15 plus dexterity. That's still definitely worse. And requires light weapons 3. Okay. Well, at least I have it now. And I can use it... Yeah, I can use it once I get dual wielding. Okay. So I make my way back to Forgotten River. And explore a little bit more. I'm going to stash... Forgotten River seems to be sort of a hub zone. So I'm going to stash these boxes in some central location inside it. Because since it leads to 3 other areas, I feel like I'm going to be coming back here relatively often. I'll put them right at the foot of this this sign that tells me where all the places are. Right, so, you're empty. You're full of unused junk. This is a thing that I've had on me and have not drunk. Should I invest in more strength for him? Yes, I should. Okay, let's just do that without thinking about it too much. Cool. So he'll hit a little harder. Right. Still waiting for you to level up so you can learn the... I'm surprised I went through a whole day cycle. How did I do that? That seemed really short. Alright, I don't want to do any water exploration right now. This was Sleet Island. What does the sign say? West Twiggerit Forest, south Keelbreach Bog. Okay, so Keelbreach Bog would be this way. Crazy Castle is right there. This bridge is out, so I can't get to it that way. Can I get to it through the other bridge? I don't feel the need to go to Keelbreach Bog just yet. Well, can't get through there. Okay. Guess that's for later. Can I see an opening mechanism on the other side from here? I don't spot one. There's that power crystal. Power gem. What's it called? Power gem, I think? Looks like Keelbridge Bog might lead back around to there, or maybe it's an underwater thing. Alright, let's check the bridge to the south. And I really feel like I have enough torches that I can just do... Well, that doesn't make that much of a difference. Yeah, it makes a difference, though. Haven't done one of these in a while, so let's quick save. With a keen eye and a sharp aim, they entered. Alright, so I need to aim at something. Cannot throw through that gate, so that's not it. Now the rock. Alright, it's probably going to be something a little more obvious than that. I need to spot something and then aim at it. This is what this sign is telling me. I feel like... Let's see, ladder is there. I guess going into the water would be the thing to do here. I left a throwing knife in there that I could get back and potentially throw at something. But in case I get into combat, I want to have this ready. Okay, so that's the entirety of Forgotten River that I can get to easily. So right, tell me about this gate. Keen eye, sharp aim. What else do I need to know about? So that's that. I'm hearing something moving around. Is there stuff in the water? Maybe it's the water lapping against the shore there. Okay, well, I've explored all that I can easily get to on land here, other than Sleet Island? Yeah, Sleet Island. So I think I'll have an episode boundary here. Next time, I'll explore the river proper and see what wonders lie inside it. So, I'll see you guys then.